Are certain animals, for example, cats and dogs, able to sense and see spirits? Science has verified that they can see frequencies that we can't see. So the answer is yes. And the author says, I have first-hand experience that my cat would stare suddenly at a spot on the wall and not look away for an extended period of time. Keep in mind there was no sound coming from that, what I could hear anyway, and no insect or other critter on that spot he stared at. It was very chilling. I later came to learn of the theory that they are able to see things of the spirit world. Whether there is any truth to this we may never know, but in this case it's cause for reflection as to what these awesome creatures may be capable of seeing. Via Waking Times, it was recently brought to my attention, the author says, that even mainstream science recognizes cats, dogs, and other animals can see frequencies humans cannot see. Even our cameras can pick up frequencies we can't see. Now, after reading about this a little bit, it makes sense scientifically in a separate way from spiritually. It's simple, really. The scientific explanation is that cats and dogs can see ultraviolet light, UV light, and a few other rays, which human retinas don't have the ability to see. It was previously believed that all mammals had similar eyes to humans, incapable of seeing UV rays, but scientific evidence suggests many animals can see these rays. A study conducted a few years ago by biologists at City University of London, UK, provided evidence for this differential in sight between species. According to Pet MD, have you ever felt that your cat or dog can see something you don't? Well, you may be right. According to a new study, cats, dogs, and other mammals are thought to see in ultraviolet light, which opens up a whole different world than the one we see, the study says. UV light is the wavelength beyond the visible light from red to violet that humans can see. Humans have a lens that blocks UV from reaching the retina. It was previously thought that most mammals have lenses similar to humans. Scientists studied the lenses of dead mammals, including cats, dogs, monkeys, pandas, hedgehogs, and ferrets. By researching how much light passes through the lens to reach the retina, they concluded that some mammals previously thought not to be able to see UV actually can see UV. However, I believe there is something more to this phenomenon that delves into the metaphysical realm. My little sister and I have had experiences where our cats see things that aren't there. They bat at the air with their paws, meow, hiss, and make strange noises at things we can't see. The most profound time it occurred was right after my grandfather passed. Our cat, named Double Stuff, was batting at the air, meowing very strangely, and chasing something around the room, trying to jump at it in the air, looking at this thing on the ceiling. It was almost as if some spirit or entity was floating around on the ceiling, and only the cat could see it. There was no different UV light in my room when the cat did this, so why would the cat only at that time try to chase some invisible things? Then a few weeks ago, my sister experienced seeing shadow people, a phenomenon commonly reported by people who suffer from sleep paralysis. As she saw these shadow entities around the house at night, given that this was not an illusion, the cat started acting strange and scared. It meowed, hissed, did the same thing it did before, but in a scared way, not bewildered and interested. Do you feel like some other entities exist around you, just as ultraviolet rays exist around us that we can't perceive? And only certain animals are perhaps even only sometimes aware of them? I certainly do from my experience. This is by Cassius Methel on Waking Times, and it's on Bended Reality. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.